What up? What up?
Well, it's been quite an interesting couple months here since you were traded. Just wondered how you viewed the whole process of you coming back here and what you take out of this run to the Western Conference Final as you approach the offseason now and trying to figure out the next step.
Complete success. Honestly, it's been a great time. It's been a great experience. To come back and be in this position as prepared as I was, give myself a pat on the back for that one. Being able to just adjust and just get thrown into, the fire with the team and trying to figure it out on the fly and make it to the Western Conference Finals. Complete success. I really can't really complain about anything besides the ball going in when I wanted it to. But other than that, I enjoyed my time, and it was what it was.
Along those lines, Rob talked about a desire to keep this team's young core together. You're a free agent. What is your interest level in keeping this core together, and what do you think this team could be with an actual offseason and some continuity?
I mean, I said that from the jump. We had some success early when I first got here, without having any off season together, any real time to just kind of get things going and some confidence under our belt with our system and with the guys that we have. We just kind of just figured it out on the fly. So to have that success, obviously there's some positivity there, and would love to get the opportunity to see what that looks like. But this is a business and this is the NBA, so we'll see what opportunity presents itself, and obviously I'll do the best for myself.
D'Lo, many of your teammates and your coach all praised the Nuggets. LeBron last night, I think, said it may be the best, most complete team that him and AD faced together since they came together 4 years ago. What did you make of them as an opponent, and how would you describe your experience in your first Western Conference Finals?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool to be there. I think that team is, it's not really a lot of holes in their system. It also shows the league what, a year of chemistry can do for an organization and for a team and for a coaching staff, for, you know what I mean? So for them to develop and come from where they've come and to be where they're at now, where they're going to the finals, and they got two-time MVP just through his development there, and you got the Jamal Marys of their team and all those guys that help. It's a pretty complete team, so I think the sky's the limit for them for sure.
If I could follow, when you learned of the lineup adjustment that Darvin was going with for Game 4, how did you process that? And did you learn anything about being a part of a team with this group? Because it seemed like you were one of a handful of guys that had their roles changed throughout the playoff run.
I mean, it was tough. It was tough to agree with it, obviously, but in a short period of time to not become a distraction to your teammates and to everybody else that's preparing just like you to get the one goal done, which is win. I knew that was where, you have to be professional. You can't be a distraction at this point of the season and things like that. So that's kind of how I went about it. I wanted to be professional and try to dominate my minutes, when there were minutes for me.
D'Angelo, what do you think works so well with you and Austin together in the backcourt?
I mean, just high IQ, man, and he's one of those guys that just plays the right way, and he's super aggressive at doing it, and to be able to make the pass while being aggressive and be able to score while being super aggressive too, it complements the guys that you're around. It forces teams to guard you, forces teams to respect you, and we both got it going. I think it's pretty. The pace that we play at makes the game easy to control. He's getting fouled, he's making shots, he's got the crowd going. I'm making shots, I got the crowd going as well, and it's contagious to our teammates. So I think just having that line of good cop, bad cop, made the game fun as well.
Who's the bad cop?
Probably me. That's what y'all say. So I'll be the bad cop.
D'Angelo, when you look at the playoffs as a whole, how do you kind of, in terms of thinking about improving and being more consistent. There were a lot of highs and lows through that. Are there things that you can do to adapt, series to series, to try to level those things out?
Yeah, I think one thing I've learned for sure about the playoffs is adjustments, and adjusting to what's working and what's not working. And if you're willing to make those adjustments, it's scary. It's a slippery slope because you can lose guys, you can lose the feel, you can lose a lot of things with making those adjustments, or you can be successful in those adjustments. So as a player, the older I'm getting, I realize that, it's hard to make those adjustments too, but that's what the playoffs is about. You got to make those adjustments to kind of have a better feel going into the next game and what's working, what's not. So I respect it.